Hey and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Everton in talks with Man United to sign Anthony Ilanga. Everton have entered talks with Manchester United to sign Anthony Ilanga, according to the Bobble. Ilanga had a disappointing 22-23 season under manager Erik Tanhaag, and he was limited to only 702 minutes of playing time over the entire campaign. The Sweden international is now likely to pursue a new challenge elsewhere, and it's reported that the Toffees have started negotiations with the Red Devils. Fabrizio Romano has also confirmed the news. The reputed journalist said that many clubs are interested in Ilanga, but Everton are now favourites. Ilanga had an impressive breakthrough season in 21-22. He was on the bench under manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but became a regular starter after his exit. Antrim boss Ralf Ragnick had a liking for him. Under the German tactician, the 21-year-old was a regular starter for United during the second half of the campaign. Ilanga could not sustain his spot under Tanhaag last term. It's probably the right time for him to pursue a new club where he has the guarantee of regular game time. The Toffees could be an ideal destination for the winger. The Merseyside outfit were keen on landing him on loan in January, but Tanhaag blocked the proposal deal. The manager was concerned over the atmosphere at Everton amid the relegation battle. Ilanga is currently valued at £17 million. United should not accept less. The graduate is already a full international with Sweden. He has 12 caps to date. Ilanga should only get with age on his side and would be a good investment for Everton. Man United haven't ruled out keeping Dean Henderson as Andre Onana talks drag on. Manchester United have not ruled out keeping Dean Henderson as their first choice goalkeeper as talks drag on for Inter Milan star Andre Onana, Daily Mail report. The Red Devils started negotiations for Onana 2 weeks ago, but they are yet to finalise a fee with the Nerazzurri. Inter currently value him at £51 million, but United are reluctant to pay over £43 million. With the £8 million gap in the valuation, Daily Mail claim that there is a possibility that Henderson could be United's number one during the new Premier League campaign. Nottingham Forest are known to be interested in landing the 26-year-old on a permanent basis, but as things stand, manager Erik Tanhaag has kept the move on hold. The Red Devils recently had a prolonged round of negotiations with Chelsea to sign Mason Mount. They eventually convinced the Blues to sell him for £55 million, with £5 million in difficult add-ons. The bonuses will only be triggered if Mount wins several trophies. He needs to play a relevant part in most of those games. In our view, United should improve their proposal for Onana today maybe. Unlike Mount, they may have to include easy add-ons considering the Nerazzurri need funds for their own transfer business. The club are planning to sign Bayern's Jan Sommer and Shakhtar's Anatoly Trubin from Onana's sale. They are also prepared to increase their permanent bid for Romelu Lukaku from the funds gained. Hence, we don't see the prospect of Onana's deal falling through. The negotiations could take more time between the clubs, but the Red Devils should ultimately find an agreement for the Cameroonian. Onana is Ten Hag's top target to replace David De Gea, who recently left as a free agent after 12 seasons. After Onana's arrival, it remains to be seen what will happen with Henderson. He is expected to leave. Manchester United graduate Will Fish joins Hibernian on season-long loan. Manchester United defender Will Fish will rejoin Hibernian on another season-long loan, according to the Manchester Evening News. The 20-year-old was with Erik Ten Hag's squad for their pre-season friendly with Leeds United in Oslo. He is expected to be with them in Edinburgh for their clash with Lyon next Wednesday. Fish will then remain in Scotland and begin preparations for the new campaign with Hibernian. The starlet spent last season at Hibs and established himself as a regular in the team. He endured a slow start to life north of the border, but got his break in the team following Ryan Porteous' exit. He started 17 consecutive games to help his team secure a fifth place finish in the league and a spot in the Europa Conference League. Fish will continue to get the taste of senior football with this loan deal. A host of Championship and League One clubs were interested in adding the centre back to their ranks, but United allowed Fish to rejoin Hibs. This could be because of the experience of European football Fish will get with the Scottish club this term. His pathway to United's first team is blocked with Rafael Varane, Lisandro Martinez, Victor Lindelof, and Harry Maguire ahead of him. Fish must leverage the loan deal to develop his game. It's pivotal for him not only to improve defensively, but also to improve his ball playing skills. The youngster will hope to get chances in the next upcoming friendly game. Tanhaag will keenly look at how comfortable Fish is with the ball at his feet. Erik Tanhaag raves about fantastic Manchester United star after a preseason victory. Erik Tanhaag has praised Manchester United defender Rafael Varane for his performance in the victory over Leeds. Rafael Varane deciding to retire from international football earlier this year was always going to have positive repercussions for Manchester United, and so it's proving right now. It has meant Varane is available for day one of preseason, and he was able to start the Red Devils' first preseason fixture against Leeds. Varane played 45 minutes alongside Lisandro Martinez, who was also available after ending last season out injured. Rafael Varane played his part in Manchester United keeping a clean sheet in Oslo, and he was praised by manager Erik Ten Hag after the game. Ten Hag told Manchester United's club media, "He is fantastic. He's had a fantastic personality from the first moment I met him, and of course, I know him over the years and what he already achieved at Real Madrid and at France. That's unbelievable. You think when you are young, you can hardly believe you can achieve such things, but Rafa did, so that is so huge. And so we are full of respect from everyone around United internally, and also you see the fans, they admire him." Varane captained the side, and as a part of his duties in doing so, he wore a special jersey paying tribute to former Manchester United defender Gordon McQueen, who recently passed away. He wore a shirt with McQueen 5 on the back before putting in a performance the former Red would have been proud of. The club legend's daughter, Hayley McQueen, wrote on social media to say thank you to both clubs for the poignant tribute. Tanhaag instant verdict on Mason Mount debut performance. Manchester United beat Leeds 2-0 on Wednesday evening to kick off pre-season in style as a new boy Mason Mount made his debut. The game saw a tale of two halves. In the first, we saw that would have been considered the stronger side, and then in the second, Erik Ten Hag played 11 new youngsters. Manchester United dominated throughout, however, early on, played some excellent football, carving open leads multiple times without reward. In midfield, Mount gave fans plenty of reasons to be optimistic as he played a Bruno Fernandes role, being seen everywhere between the midfield lines. He was a starting lineup, making incisive passes and also pressing from the front. Mount gave Ten Hag a taste of what he spent £55 million on with that first half performance. Speaking to MUTV post-game, Ten Hag raved about his new midfielder's performance. He said, "Great first half. We expected it. He had so much courage. You can take so much joy from him. His performance was great, and the thought of having him and Bruno on either side of the midfield running tirelessly, seeing the number 7 on his back, made many compare him to David Beckham. The similarities to the legend continued as he attempted an audacious chip from far out, nearly catching the goalkeeper off his line. There are Premier League clubs interested in permanently signing Maison Greenwood. There are clubs within the Premier League keen to sign Manchester United striker Mason Greenwood on a long-term deal, according to a report from Italy. Greenwood has not featured for United since January 2022, when he was arrested and subsequently charged with attempted rape, controlling behavior, and assault. All charges against him were eventually dropped, with the Crown Prosecution Service citing the withdrawal of key witnesses from the case. The Red Devils, who have been conducting their own internal investigation into the matter, are expected to announce their decision imminently. The Athletic stated that there is a massive difference in opinion within Old Trafford as to whether to restore Greenwood to the team or facilitate his departure. Members of the sporting department are prepared to welcome him with open arms, while the club's commercial partners are not keen on being associated with the forward. United are intent on keeping Greenwood to the club, whether that's by loaning him out for one season to reduce the blowback or by bringing him back altogether. The People's Person covered a report which detailed Juventus and Atalanta's careful consideration about the prospect of signing the 21-year-old. Now, according to La Repubblica via GIFN, both the Old Lady and Atalanta have already established contact with United to discuss this possibility. The report read, Juve's inquiry has been described as a major one, with the report also echoing the fact that United are interested in loaning out the 21-year-old this summer. Having said that, Premier League clubs are also interested in the player and they are also looking to sign him on a permanent basis. La Repubblica failed to name the teams in England's top flight that are eyeing Greenwood. Inter Milan boss accepts Andre Onana could leave for Manchester United. Inter Milan head coach Simone Inzaghi has opened up on the possibility of losing Andre Onana to Manchester United. Inzaghi revealed that Onana has been called up for the preseason camp from Thursday, but left the door open for his exit. He said via The Athletic, he is an Inter player. Today, Thursday, he will be among the players called up for a preseason. We know the transfer window is unpredictable and that all Italian clubs have to sell before they can buy. We know there is this risk, he goes, but at the same time, I am calm about it all because the club and the owners have reassured me that this year we will have a competitive Inter. Man United are looking to find a replacement for David De Gea, who recently announced his departure from Old Trafford. The Red Devils have already agreed personal terms with Onana and are looking to accelerate talks with the Italian club. They have tabled two bids for the goalkeeper. The latest one was worth 50 million euros with add-ons. However, Inter are sticking to their 60 million euros price tag. Onana enjoyed a superb debut campaign at the San Siro. He helped his side keep 19 clean sheets in 41 appearances and guided them to the Champions League. A transfer deal worth 50 to 60 million euros is not too high considering today's inflated market. With De Gea leaving United after 12 years, the Red Devils must have the right player between the sticks. Erik Tanhaag has worked previously with Onana at Ajax and achieved great success. The 27-year-old is currently one of the best ball-playing shot stoppers in the world. He would quickly adapt to Tanhaag's style of play. The Red Devils kicked off their preseason with a 2-0 win over Leeds United yesterday. Tom Hitton started in goal as he is the only senior shot stopper in the squad currently. Onana would be a massive signing. As he could help United play possession-based and dominating football. Joao Felix seduced by Premier League, Man United have made contact with his agent. Manchester United are one of the clubs interested in signing Atletico Madrid star Joao Felix on loan this summer, according to ABC. The Red Devils were heavily linked with the Portugal international during the January transfer window, but they were reluctant to meet Atletico's demands. As a result, Felix made the switch to Chelsea on a short-term loan, but he struggled at the club with only 4 goals and no assists from 20 outings. The Blues are not interested in re-signing him, but ABC report that United, Newcastle and Aston Villa have made contact with his agent Jorge Mendes. None of them have approached Atletico for the 23-year-old, but it's claimed that the Spanish outfit don't want to sell him in the current transfer window. His valuation has taken a huge hit after the poor loan spell at Chelsea, and Diego Simeone's side are most likely to send him out on a season-long loan. Felix is seduced to continue in the Premier League, but prefers a Champions League club. Chelsea signed Felix from Atletico in January after paying a hefty loan fee of 11 million euros while covering his £240,000 a week wages until June 30. Felix had a lively start on his debut against Fulham, but received a straight red card for a reckless challenge. On his return, he showed glimpses of his quality. However, 4 goals from 20 games did not justify the huge £15 million fee paid to Atletico. Blues manager Mauricio Pochettino decided against re-signing him as soon as he was appointed, and United should avoid an approach for his services this summer. Atletico could demand 15 to 20 million pounds for Felix's temporary exit, with his salary being covered. The overall outlay could be between 25 to 30 million pounds for a loan deal. With United's limited transfer budget, we simply don't see manager Erik Tanhaag sanctioning the move. I will be uploading daily Manchester United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.